Let us begin this day by invoking the blessings of the Almighty on all our endeavors of today. I please welcome Raid Abdul Nasser and Hamad Khali for reciting the prayer.
الله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى. إن إلى ربك الرجعى. صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Proclaim, in the name of thy Lord and Cherisher, who created man out of a mere clot of congealed blood. Proclaim, and thy Lord is the most bountiful. It is he who has taught the use of man. Taught man which he knew not. Nay, but man doth transgress all bounds. In that he looked upon himself self-sufficient. Verily, to thy Lord is the return of all. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.
Thank you, children, for arousing that spiritual aroma around us. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of the dream. This triumph is dedicated to the empowering management directors who took much effort to square one this school with the noble vision of noble tomorrow. With immense pleasure, may I please request Director Academics, Mr. Munir, to address the gathering.
Respected Chairman, Mr. Hussain, General Secretary, Mr. Bashir, Treasurer, Mr. Shaukat Ali Taj, other management dignitaries, principal, teachers, parents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. A warm good evening to all of you. Even though it already started, I welcome all of you to the second day of 13th annual day celebration of Noble International School. It's so wonderful to see you all here to enjoy the beauty of this evening with us. And I thank all of you to find time and spending to witness the beautiful performances of our children. Before I continue, let me give you a practical point. Today, we have not prepared any fire alarm test in this premises. So in case if you hear any alarm, don't get panicked. Our staff will guide you to the nearest assembly point. Normal International School was started to meet an area of need that was not fully served at that time. And in a decade, we have come a long way developing a child-friendly environment and ecosystem in our school, where the teaching community is fully equipped to help all the students that are facing issues with learning. Just now you have seen a performance, wonderful performance of our gifted child. Yesterday she was honored by the Indian ambassador. Such was the facilities and ecosystem Noble is providing to all the children. Our teachers support the slow learners, especially in higher grades, to make them confident enough to face the public examination. When schools are finding ways to eliminate children to keep up their remarks on public examinations, we do not judge children on their capabilities. When the principals of a school is hiding in an administrative block and refusing to communicate to parents directly, I'm damn sure that you will agree with me that our principal is the most approachable person in this school. When schools are giving learning experiences through digital era or digital media, we believe in physical interactions. We believe that all the child is a gift to the world. And hence, we believe in parental interaction with mutual respect. Thus we grow together. And 13 years is a significant milestone for Noble International School and its community. We are about to start the construction of our newly integrated campus within a couple of months. Inshallah, it will be operational by 2021. Dear parents, there is great potential in all of our children. They might end up in developing interest in arts or science, sports or literature. They might have a long-term interest in any substance, anything that we cannot imagine right now at this spot. What we can do as parents is control them, guide them. Is there anybody here who had not flown a kite in childhood? I don't think so. Even still now, we are enjoying the kite flying. Our children are just like kites. We need to get connected with them with a string of invisible control. At times, we need to pull hard the string of this control to control their movements, control their directions. And when the time favors, when the atmosphere favors, you need to loosen the string so that our little kites fly high in the sky. The schools, teachers, and all other facilities are just wings that support the flying of these kites high again and again. It's our duty to support our children to discover their potential and to create a lifelong passion towards learning. That is the reason schools are arranging all these kinds of co-curricular activities in the school to give a chance of performances of different kinds of activities. I know the students and teachers were struggling for quite a lot of months to make this even a wonderful thing. And I appreciate all the students who work hard for making us a musical fiesta. And I appreciate all the teachers who worked behind the screen to make this event happen. Let all of us enjoy this evening with a wonderful, talented performances. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for endowing the audience with your words of wisdom and experience. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of the time who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. Ultimately, leadership is not about glorious crowning acts. It's about keeping your team focused on a goal and motivated to do their best to achieve it, especially when the stakes are high and the consequences really matter. NIS venerate interim principle, believes in laying the groundwork for others' success and then standing back and letting them shine. May I now request our Honorable Principal, Mr. Shibu Abdul Rashid, to come forward to present the annual report of Noble International School.
Assalamu alaikum. Honorable Chairman, he is not here. He will be joining soon. Respected General Secretary, the Treasurer of the school, Academic Director, other secretaries, other Board of Directors, dear parents, Vice Principals, Head of Sections, teaching and non-teaching staff, my most beloved children, a very fine good evening to you all. I would like to start my words with the following saying. If the God, the Almighty, if He is answering to all your prayers, it means He wants to increase the faith in you. Excuse me, sorry. Could you please switch off this light, the spotlight if you don't mind? Thank you. If the God answers to your prayers, it means He wants to increase the faith in you. If the prayers are not fully answered by the God, if there is a delay, it means He wants to increase the patience in you. If the God has given His children in your hands as parents, that means the God has got great trust over you, dear parents, that you are capable enough to take care of His children in your hand. The responsibility assigned to us as parents is quite big. From this verse, I request the parents to understand what's the responsibility we have taken as parents. The responsibility to take care of His children are rested with us. I truly wish on this gracious occasion, let all the parents, those who are here, turned out to be wonderful stars, wonderful parents who can really understand the minds of the children. Dear parents, with your permission, I would like to start the 13th annual day report of Noble International School. Before commencing, I would like to further add, you have seen the program performed by Ms. Lakshmi Krishna here. In Noble International School, as the academic director has rightly mentioned, we don't have any segregation of children on the basis of their performance. We are looking at the children, what they can do when they are joining with us, what we can contribute to the children for their growth. We don't have any specially disabled children in our school. We have only specially abled, gifted children in our school. They are contributed, supported with 145 number of great gifted teachers with me as my backbone. and they are contributing for the holistic development of your children in the school. Turning back to the report, the school had its wonderful beginning in the year 2007, and right now the school has got 4 branches with more than 2,400 number of children. I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all the parents, the management, and whoever associated with the school so far since the inception. It's my pleasure to inform you that our school has bagged 2 consecutive years. We have presented grade 10 children for the board examination. Both the years we have bagged the 10% of results. And in the last annual day, when I was in front of you, on behalf of the school management, I have given a promise to you that next year we will be having senior secondary classes in our school. The school management, they kept the promise. From April 2019 onwards, we have started senior secondary classes in Noble International School with the senior secondary affiliation granted by CBSE New Delhi. And right now, Noble is a hub of K-12 education in Doha. The school, in its path to grow further, I'm so happy to inform you that we are in the beginning of our new school in Wakra. You can have a glance of the new school project that we are going to start the functioning very soon. You can have a look over the program here. Dear parents, the same way how we promised in front of you in the last annual day, I would like to take this opportunity that the school management will be trying their level best to finish this project as soon as possible so that we will be able to move to the new school where all the infrastructure and amenities will be there for the needs of the children. Other than Lakshmi, we have got one more prodigy in this school. A young writer of novel, Leelakshmi Dinesh Kumar, a third grader, had published her own book titled The Astro Rat earlier in the month of June 2019. The book has received wide feedback and appreciation from different communities of Qatar, and we really wish that let her turn out as an eminent writer in the future. I would like to further divide the school activities into 2 curricular and co-curricular activities. To begin with the curricular, we have got the Star of Month. Regarding Star of Month, I would like to add one sentence, dear parents. For every parent, your child is a star. But for Noble International School, we want every child as a star for the world, not only the star for the parent. With that intention, we have started the Star of Month program, and we do conduct teachers orientation program to enhance the quality and to sharpen the tools so that the teaching learning process will be more easier and more effective. The inversion ceremony was conducted on 15th of April 2019, in which the head boy, head girl, house captains and vice captains of all 4 houses were selected. We have got classroom activities and club activities that will ultimately enable the children to focus more on scholastic and co-scholastic areas, and to have more interpersonal skills between each other. The school used to participate a lot of competitions organized by other different organizations and schools in Qatar, and we used to bag a lot of accolades for the school. During this academic year alone, started from April 2019, we have conducted 3 times a parents meeting in the month of April, in the month of September, and October for discussing about the academic development of the children. The KG Graduation Day program we have conducted in the year 2018 when the KG2 children, when they passed out from KG2 grades. We do used to conduct special day events in the school that will ultimately giving awareness to the children to know more about the national and international days. We used to conduct the programs World Earth Day, Mother's Day, World Environment Day, Indian Independence Day, Teachers Day, World Peace Day, World Ozone Day, Gandhi Jayanti, World Postal Day, World Students Day, World Food Day, and UN Day, to mention a few. Coming back to the co-curricular activities, we have conducted the Uni Talents Day program on 4th and 5th of May 2019 in the OK campus, where every child provided with opportunity to showcase the talent inherent with them. In the last annual day program, we have given one more promise to dear parents that the school is planning, or we are in the pipeline of conducting an international trip to USA, which covers NASA, where the children will be getting more chances to explore the universe, the opportunities. It was a promise, and I'm so happy and proud to convey the message that we kept our promise. More than that, from Doha, the first Indian school who went to NASA, it's our school. Followed by our school, there are a lot of other schools, they have followed our path. That shows that Nobel is not small enough, we are big enough to start great things. I really take this opportunity to congratulate the management and the teachers and the parents, the wonderful parents, those who have given a hand to me when we have taken this initiative. Thank you so much, dear parents. Every year we used to have Ramadan program, mainly with iftar. But this year the school management has given another suggestion that why do we need to go for iftar, as we people are having iftar program on different days and different places. Why can't think about something new? So we started thinking something new, and during this last Ramadan time, with the help of you, dear parents, within a short span of time, believe me, 5,000 kilograms of grocery items we have collected from you people, you have given to the school. That's been given to different camps, the downtrodden people, those who are struggling with a lot of financial difficulties, we have served them. And I'm sure that the prayers, the tears in their eyes will ever be with your children to save on different occasions. We have participated in the cluster taekwondo competition, and the school bagged good positions, and 2 of our children, they are eligible for participating in the national championship that's going to be conducted in Lucknow soon. We have got sports academy. The sports academy providing special coaching after the school hours for cricket, football, swimming, both for boys and girls. That's going to be, or that's benefiting a lot of children, those who are participating in this program. Over and above the international trip, we used to conduct trips in and around Doha that gives a lot of opportunities for the children, other than the classroom experience, to learn something new. When we used to take them to the Qatar National Library or to the Qatar National Museum, likewise, they will be getting more expertise or experience by getting real life chances. Dear parents, for the last 2 to 3 weeks of time, we used to get frequent calls in the school about the commencement of admission in the new academic year. So I believe that this is the right opportunity and the right platform where I can share this communication. Due to the heavy requests given by the parents for the last 2 to 3 weeks as we are receiving calls, would like to inform you that from tomorrow onwards, the school online portal will be open for the academic year admission, next academic year admission, mainly for KG1 and KG2. Further links or further opening will be getting it done in the forthcoming days only, but the main queries are coming for KG admission. So this is for your kind information. You can pass the communication to your kith and kin. I have heard this news, the presentation of Malala. One of the great quote given in the presentation was, if one pen and if one teacher can change the world. That was the quote I was hearing. To wind up my speech, I would like to correlate with the same quote given by Malala. If one tree can give shade, if one candle can wipe out darkness, if one vote can change a nation, I believe that one school, Noble International School, can make a lot of difference in your children. There is no doubt. That you are going to truly witness here with the cultural program that you are going to give to your eyes. Let me take this opportunity to sincerely congratulate all the participants, those who are going to perform a wonderful program here. I'll be failing in my duty if I'm not mentioning one name in this occasion. Dear parents, the cultural programs, of course, being trained by the teachers, but this wonderful stage, this ambience, the sound system, all these arrangements, and the guidance we used to get from one person who is closely related with the school management. I should say that he is more closely related with we people, the teachers, than to the management. This is none other than Mr. Majid. Majid sir, he is here, he is not a person he want to come out, he is not interested to come out, but I'll be failing in my duty if I'm not mentioning his name. All these arrangements, and we have got a lot of ideas, lot of help, guidance, time to time guidance we have received from him. Dear sir, on behalf of the whole Noble family and on behalf of the school management and the parents, I really salute you, and we really wish all the very best to you, and we really expect the same guidance support in the future too. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. We are really fortunate to have your constant guidance and support with us. Without your able stewardship, all this wouldn't have been possible. Can I have a huge round of applause for the venerate interim principal? Are we ready for the magic now? Are we ready, audience? We have a very lovely set of audience here, but there is no sign of voice. Can I have a huge round of applause? That's splendid and wonderful. Within a few minutes, we get back to you with the magical performances. Noble Vezeto 2019. Thank you. Shukran.
It's interesting to see glimpses of our history or even the nature around us.
I agree, but there is a question that always ponders my mind.
And what's that?
I have always wanted to know how people lived. I have always wanted to know how they celebrated. But there's nothing else we can do apart from learning from history textbook.
I agree, that is really disappointing.
Look, I guess I have a fantabulous idea.
Go ahead, let's see whether it is fantabulous or not.
What if we can bring all those kings and their courts here? We'll be able to create another history. We'll be able to see how they lived and how they celebrated.
Oh, great. That is a wonderful thought. Hats off to you.
It's my pleasure. Here we go.
Saga of Indian Thrones. A journey through various periods, kingdoms, warfare, and rules of different rulers of Indian history. This is an attempt to give you a quick walk through important stages of Indian civilization.
Long, long ago, where everything under the sky was for mankind to discover, then appeared the news of civilization. Man was different from beasts for his ability to rationalize, and thus he proved his worth. He ventured God's land far and wide and began colonizing it. An important civilization went out, which turns out to be the birth of evolution of India. Sticks and stones were the most important means of defense and dependence. This is the Indus Valley Civilization.
With the civilization of people and gaining of territories, the Indian subcontinent became a land of opportunities. Filled with riches and wealth, India was aimed at by various from all over. But there stood out one man, a man who was worthy of notice, a man who longed to triumph over the world. But with the passing of time, dawned a realization on him, creating a passive and peaceful character who we know as Ashoka the Great.
the Mughal dynasty. It grew rapidly and set up territories and kingdoms all over India. A very powerful man, a Muslim emperor, sprawled territories through military conquests. Akbar, at the outset, was a great fighter and protector. But he changed his course of action to spread love and religious beliefs in his later years. Coupled with religious learnings came structures that were erected so magnificently that the Mughal dynasty could blow their own trumpets. It was during the reign of Shah Jahan that architecture got appreciation and praise, much devoted to the reminiscent Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan, the mystical man, the enchanter, who hypnotized the world with his state-of-the-art architecture.
इश्क की धुन रोज जलाए उठता धुआं तो कैसे छुपाए
There came a time when the foreign invaders took control over the Indian subcontinent. Conversely, there were many great rulers who didn't give up their motherland. Amongst many rulers was the tiger of Mysore, the tyrant Tipu Sultan. He fought with honor against the British for his kingdom. Tipu Sultan's sword had in it embroidered, "My victorious sabre is lightning for the destruction of the unbelievers."
के सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल। जब से पहना है मैंने ये इश्क के सहरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल। दिल के सब टूट से गए, नीलों वाले जुगनू रूठ रातों से गए, तार दिल के सब टूट से गए, नीलों वाले जुगनू रूठ रातों से गए, तार दिल के सब टूट से गए, नीलों वाले जुगनू रूठ रात से गए। लगता गया है ख्वाबों का आंखों में तेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल। खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल, खली बली हो गया है दिल, दुनिया से मेरा खली बली हो गया है दिल।
Tanshi Rani Lakshmi Bai, an epitome of bravery. She was undoubtedly one of the bravest leaders in the history of India. Her struggle to defend the invader has earned her the epithet, the brave Rani of Jhansi.
थर्राई है धरा गगन तक गूंजी जिसकी वाणी, तोड़ गुलामी की जंजीरें आजादी है पानी। हो थर्राई है धरा गगन तक गूंजी जिसकी वाणी, तोड़ गुलामी की जंजीरें आजादी है पानी। विकल विवश भारत में अब है जीत किलो जलानी, भागा फिरंगी को खदेड़ कर उसने मन में ठानी, खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी। युद्ध कला में निपुण अचूक तलवारों का है तीरवार, बिजली गिरे फिरंगी पर जब गरज के करती है हुंकार, है तलवार दामिनी दुश्मन को बस धूल जतानी, खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी, खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी।
From Indus to India, this body of land surrounded by waters was finally free from invaders and emerged as a sovereign country. It took centuries of struggle and dedication to gain independence to make the now India. Much praise goes to the feats by great warriors who left behind a saga of Indian thrones.
पम 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 ये देश है वीर जवानों का, बेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश को यारो, इस देश को यारो क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का कहना। पम 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 जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी।
हर करम अपना करेंगे ऐ वतन तेरे लिए,
आजा आजा जिंदू शामियाने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमान के तले। चक दे इंडिया, चक दे इंडिया। ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया। ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, आया मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया। हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिलबर जानी, जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी। फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा मुल्क, मेरा देश, मेरा ये वतन, शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का चमन, इसके पास तेरे साथ है मेरा तन, मेरा मन। ऐ वतन, ऐ वतन, ऐ वतन।
रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला
देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी ये गुलसिता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा
Hello. In-charge teachers, kindly note. In-charge teachers, kindly note. You are requested to hand over the own conveyance students to the dispersal zone. In-charge teachers, you are requested to kindly hand over the own conveyance children to the dispersal zone. Thank you.
What took India to be what it is today is the sincere devotion and loyalty towards the motherland. In spite of having rulers and warriors from different walks of life, what brought everyone together was the cultural and traditional values which in turn brought India to be united in its diversities.
The saga of Indian thrones will continue through generations to come. It is you, the future of tomorrow, who will embed in everyone new stories and benchmarks through the journeys yet to travel and mysteries to be revealed.
मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी जिससे जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा मैं लड़ जाना है लहू में एक चिंगारी जिससे जुनून तक है जाना हर कतरा बोल रहा
Sometimes you need words to tell a tale, and I quote, actions speak louder than words.
Just like one of the most legendary actors, Charlie Chaplin, once said it.
Sometimes Sometimes you don't need words to describe a tale, and I quote, actions speak louder than words.
Just like one of the most legendary actor, Charlie Chaplin, once said, "A fool can make it complicated, but it takes only a genius to make it simple."
He depicted something so complicated in the way of silence, and that too in the most brilliant manner possible.
Here we have our little children to convey the message through the act of silence.
So quiet down and be prepared to get your minds blown away by this amazing act of silence.
We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. If you don't understand and value humanity, the natural calamities tend to teach us the value of equality, caring, and sharing. So, dear all, let's all vow to be truly human by all means.
People need stories more than bread itself. They tell us how to live and why. The Arabian Nights talk about itself and the lights, and rightly so.
1001 Nights, Al-Layla wa Layla, or commonly known in English literature as Arabian Nights, is a collection of magnificently written stories collected over various centuries, which tells us about a land from faraway places, with luminous nights and hotter than the hot days.
Where the caravan camels roam, where it's flat and immense, and the heat is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
Some of the characters from this epic, such as Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, have themselves become cultural icons in the Western culture. But tonight, it seems like these actors have found their way to our stage as well.
Tonight, we have students of Nobel to take you on a magical journey in this Arabian moon on this Arabian night.
So come on down, stop on by, hop on a carpet and fly to another
Arabian night.
ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കുന്നില്ല ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കില്ല ഡി ജെ മിക്സർ നിർത്തി മിക്സിംഗ് കൊണ്ട് ഡി ജെ
We all know the epic story of Aladdin and Jasmine. They lived happily ever after with the usual conclusion. Their story is also winded up like another story. Have you ever thought what happened to them after that? Have you ever imagined what peaks and valleys they might have encountered in their life? Yes, indeed. You are going to look out for the story of Aladdin and Jasmine, where you will come to know about their escapades and milestones that they come across in their life. Yes, Arabian Nights, the untold story of Aladdin. We are going to witness the Cave of Wonders where Aladdin's story begins. Shall we start our promenade? Open sesame.
Oh, imagine a land, it's a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where you wander among every culture and tongue. It's chaotic, but hey, it's home. When the wind's from the east and the sun's from the west and the sand in the glass is right, come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night. Through the streets and the fabled bazaars with the cardamom cluttered stalls, you can smell every spice while you haggle the price of the silks and the satin shawls. Oh, the music that plays as you move through a maze in the haze of your pure delight. You are caught in a dance, you are lost in the trance of another Arabian night. Arabian night. Like Arabian days, more often than not, are hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Arabian night, like Arabian dreams. This mystical land of magic and sand is more than it seems. There's a road that may lead you to good or to breathe through the power you're wishing command. Let the darkness unfold or find fortunes untold. Well, your destiny lies in your hands. Arabian night, like Arabian days. They seem to excite, take off and take flight, to shock and amaze. Arabian night, in the radiant moon, a fool off his guard, falling for hard out there on the dune.
Are we missing something? Is it Genie? Oh yeah. He is on his dresses. Whenever Aladdin is in desperation, you can call him with his magic lamp, where the genie will hail in front of Aladdin. Then who? Oh my. It's Jasmine, Aladdin's queen, the beauty pagan. But where is she? Oh my goodness! Look there!
lamb.
Jasmine, don't you want Aladdin to be free? Let her be free. Let her be free.
रात नहीं जागते हैं ये गुनाहों के घर इनकी राहें खोल पाए जो भी आए इधर ये है गुमराहों का रास्ता मुस्कानें झूठी हैं पहचाने झूठी है रंगीनी है छाई पूर्वी है तन्हाई कल इन्हीं गलियों में इन मसले गलियों में तो ये धूम थी जो रूह प्यासी है जिसमें उदासी है वो है घूमती सबको तलाश वही समझे ये काश कोई ये है गुमराहों का रास्ता मुस्कानें झूठी है पहचाने झूठी है रंगीनी है छाई फिर भी है तन्हाई हल्के उजालों में हल्के अंधेरों में जो एक राज है क्यों खो गया है वो क्या हो गया है कि वो नाराज है ऐ रात इतना बता तुझको तो होगा पता ये है गुमराहों का रास्ता मुस्कानें झूठी है पहचाने झूठी है रंगीनी है छाई फिर भी है तन्हाई मुस्कानें झूठी है पहचाने झूठी है रंगीनी है छाई फिर भी है तन्हाई
Oh, so sad about this poor Jasmine. If you want to free Aladdin, entertain us.
Tell me, my master. I am at your service, waiting for your orders.
Oh, my genie, rescue us from this fearful creature. Free my Aladdin.
Yes, my master. I call upon the desert warriors.
From the traumatic and melancholic stories, Jasmine asks Aladdin to take her from there. Aladdin calls his magic carpet. They fly from there to make his Jasmine comfortable and serene. On the way, they drenched in the downpour. While flying over a sea in the thunderstorm and cloudburst, they saw a ship. Without knowing much about the ship, they planned to land on it. Do you know whose ship is it? Yes, it was the pirate ship. Pirates of the Caribbean. After making a tie-up with the pirates, they set their journey again. Oh, what's that? It's an enthralling island. Some festival gala is going on there. All dressed up tribal and looking so elated and ecstatic. Shall we stay here to see what is going on? Tribe people are setting them go happily from the island that was really a joyous and thrilled occasion. Now, Aladdin and Jasmine and the genie starts their journey back to their homeland, Agrabah, the city of mystery and enchantment. Country is very happy to receive their king and queen and the one and only genie back to their homeland. Home is the starting place of love, hope and dreams. The magic thing about home is that it feels good to leave and it feels even better to come back. Home is where the heart can bloom and heart can rest, where love resides. Home is where love resides, memories are created, friends always belong, and laughter never ends.
Yeah.
commercial Telefonet obok Pristina Tirana på Evolon Musika på Louis och sitt på Tardon Ready på boss och gang Fuck flow för jag tar chat Yeah girl någon typ av stoj Med fjallet något nyra profeta på doj Tekalalisti Tekalalizan Tekalalitamor Osa sumpadu
Ladies and gentlemen, Arabian Night, can we have a huge round of applause? Dear audience, requesting you to kindly keep up your claps as children need appreciation. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? That's beautiful and wonderful. Thank you.
Jessica, wait. Jessica, wait.
War. It is sweet to those who haven't experienced it. Right from the evolution of humankind, war has been outbroken for the self-existence to overpower the entire world under one's feet and to protect one's property. When you flip the pages of history, the most visible picture that penetrates into your heart will be the wounds. It is high time to think what is gained and what is lost. The stories of revenge, rivalry, tears and falls, the losses and the pain sunk in blood and blood feud are the totality of a war. Humanity, the ultimate truth, is what we gain beyond the boundaries, beyond the caste, religion, color and creed. This is a small step putting forward to unveil the dreams and wishes of the humankind who once traveled through the harsh realities of war. We pay homage and tributes to many who suffered a lot by witnessing, experiencing and tasting the same.
संदेशे आते हैं हमें तड़पाते हैं वो चिट्ठी आती है वो पूछे जाती है कि घर कब आओगे कि घर कब आओगे लिखो कब आओगे कि तुम बिन ये घर सुना सुना है.
I lost everything. Everyone. Where are my parents? Why do they fight each other? If they fight each other, will they win?
My child, there is no winners in war, but it leaves a scar of suffering in the minds of many people all around the world. And with it comes suffering and chaos.
How many children might have turned from family to orphans? spoiled life.
Boy, war is not a product of the generation. Even epics pointed out the reasons of war, the suffering and aftermath of war.
Dear soldiers, when did the war between different countries begin?
Let me tell you, history of war is as old as human civilization. Man started waging war against each other, against tribes and communities. From prehistoric period onwards, they used the weapons which they had, sticks, stones, spears, and it goes on. It was the beginning.
it again with his mouth.
We have learned a lot about aristocracy and war of conquest. Could you please explain about it? What were the main empires?
Countries emerged, and empires found mighty empires. The Babylon Empire, the Egyptian Empire, Greek, and the Roman Empire ruled the world with their power and might.
Sounds great. Who were the powerful rulers of that age?
Julius Caesar, Napoleon, and Alexander were the symbol of power and an icon of war. The name Alexander the Great is embedded in golden letters in the history of war. I still get goosebumps on thinking of it.
But only one Colossus.
A king isn't born, he's made.
Why don't they think living peacefully on the earth? Don't they have family? Don't they have children like me? Do they really wish for war?
There were many great people who tried hard to bring out peace into our world. Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Florence Nightingale, Malala Yousafzai. These are some of the great people who fought against war. Their names are enough to pass euphoria and solace to the entire society.
I too wanted to use my efforts to establish world peace. I will definitely work hard for that.
That's pretty interesting. Your generation can do wonders, you know.
In a life there is a time for a change, when this world can give the best of what's out. People hungry and lonely everywhere, not a smile on the face and sadness. Are we lost in a dark and lonely world? You feel a light against your being, gives you food for thought and shelters your heart. And what a better world it can be. All we can only see that she can change the melody of life by giving and yet not getting. For the sake of giving, she's living, but she's so blind and blue and white.
Angels. They give a divine presence. When we hear about angels on earth, we have only one image: nurses. A soothing touch and a healing presence we experience from nurses. Florence Nightingale, the woman with a lantern, the icon of nurses. Let this be a tribute to all nurses.
war till the world exists?
War will be existed here in our world till our selfishness ends. We humans are not really cruel and brutal. There is still love and humanity among us. But if that too vanishes, there will be nothing but a void. However, if humanity exists, everything will stay longer.
வெள்ளை பூக்கள் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே விரியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விழிகவே மண்மேல் மஞ்சள் வெளிச்சம் விழகவே மலரே சோம்பல் முறித்து இழகவே குழந்தை விழிக்கவே தாயின் கதகதப்பில் உலகம் விழியவே பிள்ளையின் சிறு முதல் சிரிப்பு வெள்ளை பூக்கம் உலகம் எங்கும் மலரவே மலரவே விரியும் பூமி அமைதிக்காக விடியவே मकबूल जिगर हासिल हर नजर एक माह जबी एक नूर नकी रब की रुबाई या है तबाही गर्दन जुराही ओली इलाही अफगान जलेबी माशूक फरेबी पायल है तेरा दीवाना भैया भैया बंदूक दिखा के क्या प्यार करेगी चेहरा भी कभी दिखाना भैया भैया अफगान जलेबी माशूक फरेबी पायल है तेरा दीवाना भैया भैया बंदूक दिखा दिखा के क्या प्यार करेगी चेहरा भी कभी दिखाना भैया भैया your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place is much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for living. Make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were seeking will reveal a joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep straying when this earth cruises by its soul? Though this place is once heavenly, we got
Man, the noblest creature of the Almighty, the glorious one of all living things. But what we see here is the man becoming the destroyer of the universe. The catastrophes affected by the war still exist in many regions of the world. But no remedies have been invented by any of the generations to wipe out the fear of war. When each discussion is failed, the common man suffers a lot. Man needs love and concern and a way to appetite his hunger. For more generations to come, they too deserve the right to live. With much hopes and dreams, let's not be submissive to war, but be promising to spread peace. Witnessing the miracles of the Almighty, let's take an oath for a blooming generation. Let the white flag flutter in the hearts of many. Let the white flag soar high above the sky, scattering peace all over the world.
Well, of course, this is the Abu Hamur campus.
30-second video, ma'am. 30-second.
This is the Noble International School. Well, of course, this is the Abu Hamur campus. We have students who aspire for goodness and greatness. The NASA program really inspired 3 particular students to go on a quest. But something has been bothering them lately. Their question is, how important is color in our lives? Is there life in color out there? Let's wait and see.
You told that Mission Chandrayaan will be success. What happened? Leave me. Leave me. I don't know what happened. What do we do now? I think I know a person who can help us. Hello? We need a spacecraft ASAP. What happened? Mission Chandrayaan has failed. We need to go to space. Why do we need to go to space? It's a long story. What about the spacecraft? No problem. I will bring it. But there is a problem. What is it? We have Vezeto with us. No, not him. Shh. You know I don't have any other choice. Okay, with me. Okay, comes too. Yes.
Are you sure that the earth is unfit to live on?
I'm sure.
Are you sure that there is color out there?
I'm sure.
Are you really sure that there is life and color out there?
I'm 100% sure. Wait till you see it for yourself.
छबीला तारा रंगीला तारा रंग बेर जुए तारी बात तो काला तारा ओरे छबीला तारा ओरे रंगीला तारा रंग बेर जुए तारी बात रे तो काला तारा ओरे छबीला तारा ओरे रंगीला तारा रंग बेर जुए तारी बात रे क्योंकि तुम ही हो अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी अब तुम ही हो जान भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी अब तुम Quitte à devenir mégalo, viens donc chatouiller mon ego. Allez, 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 laisse-moi entrer dans ta matrice, goûter à tes délices, personne ne peut m'en dissuader. Allez, 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 je ferai tout pour t'accompagner, tellement je suis borné, je suis bien dans ma bulle. Allez, 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 tout est beau, tout est rose, tant que je l'impose, dis-moi qui est le plus beau. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, allez, allez.
शुभ गणिजे आवी आजा आजा टमटमाता श्रवणाओ जे आवी ओ लावी ओ लावी रंगी परोड़ आवी खुशियों सबके लावी घर खाए हयू हाय हाय रंगी परोड़ आवी खुशियों सबके आवी घर खाए हयू हाय 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 हाय
हर मजा है जिंदगी नशा है जिंदगी धीरे धीरे चढ़ेगी दुआ दे जिंदगी बता दे जिंदगी बात अपनी बनेगी ख्वाबों के बीज कच्ची जमीन पे हमको बोना है आशा के मोती सांसों की माला हमें पिरोना है अपना बोझ मिल के साथ ही हमको ढोना है शहनाई 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 शुभारंभ मंगल बेला आई सपनों की डहरी पे दिल की बाजी रे शहनाई शहनाई
सज सजियो शुभ गणिजे आवी आजा आजा टमटमाता श्रवणाओ जे आवी ओ लावी
Vai, esse é o DJ CK, hein? Produzindo mais uma no mundo de Narnia. Ó, é o bicho, hein? Oh, nanana. Oh, nanana. Oh, nanana. Oh, nanana. Oh, nanana. Oh, nanana. A maioria das amigas da minha Oi, então solta, bate, dá seca, não só caramba! E aí, seca, solta a batida vai lá, que eu menina, pouquinho na mente, cantar que é oh, nanana, a maioria das amigas da minha ex-mina querendo quem foi que disse pra tu me divulgar? Quem foi que disse pra tu me explanar? Que eu te pegava no quarto, te fazia delirar, te chamava de gostosa, era mordida sem parar. E além de tudo, foi que quis terminar. E além de tudo, ela quis me largar. Hoje em dia não dá, caramba sem cá, vai. Oh, nanana, a maioria das amigas da minha ex-mina querendo olha as amigas da minha ex-mina louca e doida querendo matar. Segurou?
Ladies and gentlemen, the last event for Noble Vezeto 2019 is Galacticos. Please welcome the Galacticos. Teachers, kindly note, teachers, you are requested to report at the backstage. After this event, you are requested to report to the backstage.
उड़ी उड़ी जाए दिल की पतंग देखो उड़ी उड़ी जाए उड़ी उड़ी जाए दिल की पतंग देखो उड़ी उड़ी जाए
कहने को तो खेल है तेरा मेरा साझा पर मेरा दिल है पतंग और तेरी नजर मांझा मांझे से लिपटी ये पतंग जुड़ी जुड़ी जाए उड़ी उड़ी जाए उड़ी उड़ी जाए दिल की पतंग देखो उड़ी उड़ी जाए
ऊंचे आसमानों में जुड़े दो दिल उड़े ऊंचे आसमानों में जुड़े
I love the way they performed and the gist of all the events that passed by.
Exactly, everything took us to the good old memories. Now let's wait and see what's next.
Yes, Anston, but I'm tired of seeing different programs of dance on different songs.
Yeah, me too, Nafisa. I hope there will be a program like all dances in just a single one.
Dreams in your thoughts, music in your lips, beats in your hands, rhythm at heart, and beautiful steps at your feet always take you back to the most wonderful days of youth.
Yes, that's the mesmerizing time for all. We would like to gear up at this energetic era full of joy and spirit.
So ladies and gentlemen, here we invite students of grade 11 to present before us the different styles of dance on vibrant songs. Thank you.
Put your hands in the air. How you feeling out there? We gon' party over here, but you got to see it. Let me hear you say la 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 la. I am a good boy. बेख्याली में भी तेरा ही ख्याल आए क्यों बिछड़ना है जरूरी ये सवाल आए तेरी नजदीकियों की खुशी बेहिसाब थी इससे में फासले भी तेरे बेमिसाल आए ഒരു ചെറു കസവിടത്തുന്നു കിരണമേ ഈ ഹൃദയവാതിലിന്നു പഴുതിലും ഒഴുകി വരൂ അരികിലെ പുതുമന്ദാരമായി വിടരും നീ ഉണരുവാൻ കൊതി തോന്നുന്നൊരു പുലരിൽ അങ്ങോനിൻ പൊൻപേലി നിന്നുവോ അതിലെന്റെ നെഞ്ചോരമയുന്നുവോ ഉണർന്നു ഞാൻ
സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഇല്ലേ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഇല്ലേ
സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റെപ്പ് എനിക്കറിയില്ല സാർ
അങ്ങനത്തെ സാധനമൊക്കെ വെച്ച് മിസ്സിന് ഇംപ്രസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലേ
പറ്റുമായിരിക്കാം പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് പാടില്ല പറ്റുള്ളൂ ആ
ആ
ആ
On the floor, baby, hit it hard, baby, rock the party, baby, patulengi podi. On the floor, baby, hit it hard, baby, rock the party, baby, patulengi podi.
No. Abusada, mate.
Abusada.
Abusada mente.
Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that a galactical performance by the Galacticos? Teachers, kindly note, teachers, teaching and non-teaching staff from Noble International School, you're requested to kindly report at the backstage. Teachers and non-teaching staff of Noble International School, you're requested to kindly report at the backstage. Audience, we kindly request you to kindly rise up for the Qatar National Anthem and Indian National Anthem.
ستبقى حرة تسمو بروح الأوفياء سيروا على جولا سيروا وعلى ضياء الأنبياء قطر بقلب سيرة عز وأمجاد الهباء قطر الرجال الأولين أماتنا يوما إذا وحمائم يوم السلام جوارح يوم الفداء قطر الرجال الأولين أماتنا يوما إذا وحمائم يوم السلام جوارح يوم الفداء قسما 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 بمن رفع السماء قسما بمن نشر الضياء قطر ستبقى حرة تسمو بروح الأوفياء
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
മ്യൂസിക്